This is the Jonathan Mason Show. Let's get right to it.
If you tuned in, this is your boy Jonathan Mason, live to you in the middle of the city. I'm downtown. Actually, I'm not downtown. I'm Northside. I'm on Lindale and Broadway. It's early morning. I'm running everybody down. I'm asking everybody what you know about Amir, Atkins. I'm going to every block in North Minneapolis, and I'm going to show y'all this is the pressure of the Twin Cities and beyond. If you're tuned in, this is the live with the Jonathan Mason Show. Ain't no show out here like this. This ain't for no clout. This ain't for no likes. This ain't for no shares. This is for our people. I don't know what y'all think this is and what the games have been, but y'all been playing too much. And so this episode today is about pulling up and popping out. 11-year-old boy got murdered and killed in the middle of the daytime, in the middle of actually in the beginning of summer, 2:30 in the daytime at the park on a nice sunny day, gets murdered and ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody acting like they tough, rah and hooting and hollering. I really don't think y'all really that tough, and you really not to me. Because I see how you act when you get around your teachers. I see how you get around when you're talking to these white folks on the phone about T-Mobile bill. So the hood is in a mental state to the point where you're code switching when it's when you're dealing with police and you're not dealing with police. See, Mason don't code switch. If you tuned in, this is what I do and been doing it all my life, really. Growing up, if you guys knew me, I was wild. I was over north running around. I was all throughout the Twin Cities setting it up. Getting arrested, going to jail, getting arrested, going to jail, kicking doors in. That's what Mason did. I got my first burglary charge in about age 12. Everybody snitched on me, and I'm glad everybody did. The police officers, oh no, I got a fly in here. We not finna do no flies in here. Sorry, this is live, this is raw, this is authentic. I'm over here off of Broadway and Lindale, over north. I'm waiting till everybody start popping out. It's 7:13, just turned 14 a.m. on June 26, 2025, and we're looking for the killers of Amir Atkins III. Last night, Amir Atkins' grandmother, I'm finna write her back, she wrote me. I just read it last night. She wrote me and said, I want to thank you for putting my grandson on your show. I screenshotted it. That's the work. It ain't about no damn, I'm sitting up here watching y'all, and now I got to get into what else is going on, because it ain't just Amir that got killed. We just had 3 black women just killed. Pretty Pre, I'm still fighting for, looking for their killers right over here on the north side. I'm demanding the police, Hennepin County Sheriff, Dewana Wick, I need more work out of you. I know you couldn't wait to run around and help the feds on the 900-pound bus, which I was helpful for. I was happy, and I said, good job. But then yesterday I go over to Minneapolis City Council, or not City Council, Minneapolis City Hall. You're sitting up there changing, getting dressed, mad at me because you in the windows was open. It's 6:30 in the morning. Mason want work done. If you just get into the office and get changed, I get changed up at the house. Then I get to work. I don't have the luxury to go have an office and go sit down and open up the door. But I got love for you, Dewana. I keep telling you that. But there's got to be a point in time. If I had the power you had, Dewana Witt, in the Twin Cities for 1 week, 2 weeks, I'll clean this bitch out. Excuse my language when I say this. I will clean the whole north side, south side, Hennepin County out. I know what to do. I will flood y'all ass here in the Twin Cities. Ain't nobody out here going bust a grape in a fruit fight. Yeah, they got switches. Yeah, they got guns. Yeah, they talk tough, but they hurt. These young black men are hurt. I worked at Minneapolis Public Schools. I was over at Harrison Public Education. I was a young black man in Minnesota. I got out. I escaped. Many black men, young black men in Minnesota, we are the worst in the nation, 49th out of 50 in the United States of America in education. If you're going to be tuning in, you'll be hearing these statistics. Mason is very knowledgeable and speaks articulately enough for people to understand. This is why everybody's been wanting me to get a YouTube channel, and thank you for subscribing and tuning in. Now, I'm pulling up, I'm popping out, and I'm here. I'm over north. I'm over here, and I'm finna ask people, man, you heard about that killing? It's weak as hell, ain't nobody got none. If you're tuned in, this is what I'm on. If you're tuned in, this is your boy, Jonathan Mason, lying to you in the Twin Cities and beyond. I'm on the north side right now. It's June 26th. It's 7:15 in the morning, and we are demanding justice. We not asking for it. We are demanding justice for Amir Atkins. I just was telling you guys, I just had to get up out the car. And this is raw and uncut. We on Broadway and Lindale. I'm on Broadway and Lindale. And we pulling up and we trying to figure out. We finna ask everybody on the block, y'all ain't hear about that boy getting killed? What's going on? What's going on? What everybody on? If you're tuned in, this is what we doing. We asking about where them killers at. You heard about that little boy? You heard about that little boy get killed? That little boy, 11 years old. Somebody shot and killed that boy. Off at Firewell. At the park. At the park? Yeah, at the park. That's why they was, when today?
Yesterday?
No, the day before yesterday. That 11-year-old boy. Then the man tried to save the boy fell out dead. That you see why I'm up here up at Broadway and Lindale? I'm finna find, think I'm playing? I'm the one that led George Floyd. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm finna clean out all this shit. Niggas finna, but watch what I'm finna make this. What? I'm a Northsider for real. They know who I am. You can Google me.
I can see that shirt too.
Yeah, the shirt. Man, what? Come on. They gonna tell you. I'm not finna play with nobody no more about nothing. About nothing.
So you a Mason for real?
Man, I'm Jonathan Mason for real. Government name. Yeah. Oh no, and I'm everybody from Chicago, Memphis, Illinois. It could be Gary, New York, Buffalo, New York City, Miami. And they know who I am. On my mama, I shook this world down, and I'm finna now. What I'm finna do is I'm finna find killers. I won't kill. Now I won't killers. I want to get them. I want to get them. I don't want y'all shooting my community up. Y'all ain't gonna be selling fentanyl in my hood. I know what. I just had a kid, and I know they got. And some of them want. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna get your business on here, but you know what I mean, though. Listen, I'm. Look. You know what I'm on. You know, and somebody gonna have to do it. Somebody, if you tuned in, we are live in the Twin Cities. I'm on the north side early in the morning. It's June 26th. I'm finna ask everybody and their mama going in and out the store. Let me tell you when I tell you. Anybody and everybody coming out the store, I'm finna find out who killed that little boy. Amir Atkins. His grandma and them just what? The 11-year-old. I just was telling her. The 11-year-old got killed. And as a black, and see, I'm light-skinned, but I'm a black man. Guess what I'm gonna tell you? All this shit finna stop in my hood. Hey, I told Sharif, all them niggas, I don't care if you Vice Lord, BD, YNT, SUB. No, man, on my mama, they gonna talk with me. I'm the right nigga. No, the police don't do their job. No, they got the cameras. The Firewell got cameras. Matter of fact, I'm glad you just said that. Matter of fact, she just said it. The Firewell got cameras. Where the cameras at?
Yeah, even houses be having cameras.
On my mama, this is real news. This is use. I'm Jonathan Mason. I'm the Jonathan Mason Show. You ain't never seen me?
I probably, but I don't
You
know.
ain't never seen me tune in? See, she ain't gonna tune in. I'm in the cut. That's why.
I just be scrolling, so I probably.
I'm the one that led George Floyd. I'm the one that did Dante Wright. I'm the one that shut down 94 for Ricky Cobb when they killed Ricky. But now I'm not finna be on police all day when y'all shooting and killing 11-year-olds talking about gang. Fuck gang is that? Not in my hood. I don't give a fuck. I do this on the west side and the south side of Chicago. So you niggas can't. This north side, south side shit, I went over there.
Sometimes I be feeling like it could be some little undercover motherfuckers doing some shootings and shit.
Like
out there.
police?
Because how y'all just not finding out who shot them 2 little girls?
The girls. Now, boom, I'm still fighting for Pre.
Like,
I'm talking about Pre. Y'all remember about the Boom Island shooting?
yep.
The Boom Mass Island shooting. You out here with these shootings and don't even know they right all around you, girl. They shoot. Is they shooting or not?
There's a shooting on Juneteenth.
At Juneteenth. Hey, out here?
Yeah.
On Broadway?
No,
Uh, yeah, remember with the girl.
At the Juneteenth that they had a little shooting over there. So
Yeah, and 200 shots. Pretty Pre, her name stayed. Gina got killed. She got a little baby. Yep, she got a baby. Then Mari, y'all heard about Mari at the Sanborn Park over in Robbinsdale. They saying justice for Mari. So this is what we doing. I'm just going live. I'm just letting the people feel what it is out here. And man, watch what I tell you. They finna be praying on the block with me out here. Hey, look, the police don't be on their job, do they? And you be seeing them watch the crime and don't do shit. They be what?
let it be a traffic
Stop.
or
Speeding or no seatbelt.
They got cameras in it.
They got seatbelt speeding tickets. They'll mess your life up. But if you shooting in shooting dice, they gonna let you do whatever.
Like within that shoot, like what was the point of y'all putting up the shooter activators if y'all like
Can't
what's
catch
gonna
the
really
shooters.
be- Right. Where's the cameras at with the activators for y'all to see like within people passing?
They
red
got the
lights
cameras
and
on
shit.
every block. I'm not
See a
finna.
car or something speeding or
Look,
something.
remember when old girl Anaya get killed off of at Quick Stop?
Yeah, her.
KG granddaughter. Now, there's 35 cameras on that corner, and they told me they ain't had no description, no details. They lying, and they doing this to us. And we gonna find out who did it. We gonna find out who did it. All right, mama. Yes, ma'am. If you out here, this is Jonathan Mason lied to you. I'm gonna give you my government name. I'm not giving you just Yaya and Free and Yee. I'm giving you Jonathan Mason. This is the Jonathan Mason Show live in the Northside and beyond. And I'm not finna keep playing with y'all. I'm not. I look, y'all. Look. Let me see y'all. If y'all, hey, look, I'm telling you, y'all, they gonna hate me. Trey and them gonna tell you. What's going on? Who you talking to? Oh, you praying? Jealousy gonna fade away. Oh, no, it ain't nothing to be jealous about. What y'all jealous about? What y'all want to be Bill Gates? I don't want to be Bill Gates. Oh, I love that. Oh, no, look, I've been saying that. No. Hey, listen what I'm telling you. Don't listen. Believe that the Most High made you for a reason. He set you for a reason. It ain't to work all day long. You get you a little job. No, let me tell you. He says faith without works is dead. No, I'm just saying, you can believe all you want. I bet you won't jump over this building. Believe you jump over this building. What'd you say? Oh, yeah, and guess what? He's so jealous about you, girl.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, he tells you he's a jealous God. He's a jealous God. He's a jealous God. Though he fearfully made you in your mama womb. What? No, the problem's gonna be here. The enemy is lurking around looking to whom he can devour. But he can't devour nobody. Because he said 1,000 to your right, 1,000 to your left could go, and ain't nothing finna happen to you. How the little boy at 11 years old get killed, and you sitting up here and don't know none of the shootings going on. He got something around you. He protecting you.
Not really, because I was doing some shit
No, we all going through. Let me tell you, it's a spiritual warfare. Now, if your temple, let me tell you, only way the enemy can get in, let me tell you how he get in. If you let him in. No, the only way the enemy can get in. This ain't no magic, super spell or nothing. The moment the enemy coming lurking, the only way he gonna get you is if you let him in. Guess what? Guess what? It's your temple. That's why they say it's a spiritual warfare. That's why they say it ain't flesh and blood. It ain't flesh and blood. What's going on, girl? We trying to find out who killed Amir Atkins the third. What you mean? No. You can get it out. Oh, you can get that evil out. No, you gonna let it in. Let me tell you how you gonna let it in. Let me tell you how you gonna let it in. You gonna let it in. Give her two then. 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 No, that's for you. I don't know. That's for you then. I'm not even put that on. That's for you then. You see what I'm doing? I'm gonna do that. And should have told her 3. I almost told him 3. I'm got a show on YouTube. Yeah. Look, I keep up with it all. It's amazing because this is the hard work. She on the way out. No, nobody sit here because it causes loitering. Yeah. No, hey, I was gonna ask you, do you work here, my man? Can I put one of my? I have a TV show. It's a flyer. What I do is I try to clean up the neighborhood, and
You want to put it inside?
Yeah, well, it's just a QR code with a YouTube thing. I'll stop by later. My name's Jonathan Mason. Thank you, my man. Yeah, appreciate you, mama. Look, but this is how you gotta move.
You can't be real sleepy, though. I'm saying.
What?
Just because somebody's eyes open, don't mean that way.
No, that don't mean nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Probably to what it might,
No, but guess what? It's a war for.
Feel what you want to.
No, you can feel what you want to, but guess what?
but
Then there's a reality.
Yes.
Then there's a reality. Guess what?
Reality.
That's a motherfucking pole right there.
Yeah, it
And you hit your head on it, it's gonna hurt. I don't give a fuck if you're drunk or not.
Okay.
You gonna wake up and say, what I done did. You done hit that pole, and that pole ain't nothing. I'm telling you, this pole
Some shit
is real.
How long you been living over here in the community?
Man, 38 years. I'm 38. I'm 38 years.
Oh, wow.
They know who I am. I'm on that. What'd you say? Already. I'm just trying to find out. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing but that, trying to find out who killed that little boy. You hear me? If you're tuned in, we at Landale TXT, early morning. This is the Jonathan Mason Show. We live out here early in the morning. I'm not really worried about nothing that's going on. If you're tuned in, they got 1,000 cameras up here. They got 1,000 cameras up here, but still ain't got no murders. You hear, we Broadway and Lindale. We finna go to every corner store. I hit the Winter gas station up all early this morning. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I seem to, people don't know what's going on. It's mass shooting after mass shooting. Multiple people, we're saying justice for Marvin. We're saying justice for Pretty Pretty. We're saying justice for Amir Atkins. This is more than what the police are doing. The police ain't killing us like this. Our community, our people that look just like this are killing us like this. We can't go for it. So I'm gonna keep walking the streets. Y'all gonna see me all. Listen what I'm telling you. You gonna be seeing me all up and down Broadway, through the Northside. Mason, be safe. Oh, you know I'm gonna be safe. Oh, let me tell you, I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about these children. I'm worried about these children that keep getting murdered and gunned down. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about y'all not saying nothing. I'm worried about all these poverty pimp ass groups walking around the city acting like they doing something, ain't did nothing. Oh, y'all found out it was in a police shooting, so y'all ain't there? Nikema, I need you. We need lawyers. We need people on the scene. Nikema, where you at, Levy Pounds? See, but Nikema ain't from here. All you got to do is do a quick Google search. Then you find out Leslie Ramman ain't from here. Then you do another Google search, you find out these people ain't nowhere to be found from Minnesota. Then you say, well, hey, surely the Jacob Fry, he's from Minnesota. Nope, he's from Virginia, Oakton. Damn, Jacob Fry's from Virginia too? Yep. So he's from Virginia, Oakton. Then Tim Walsh got to be from here. He the governor of Minnesota. He gonna surely know what's going on the north side. He gonna fight for us how he's supposed to. No, wrong. He's fighting for gender affirming care surgery. He's during this is a trans refuge state. We need refuge from these gunshots. We need refuge from these mass shootings. We need refuge from this fentanyl. We need refuge from this murder. And this police murder. Oh, I know what's going on. Then the police, everybody's saying the police are laughing. I got the camera, I got the video camera on Stevens Avenue South. That's where all the illegals are. Everybody's marching around for the Venezuelans in them. But you're not marching for the black folks. Nikema, where's BLM? Trayvon Cruz, Chantel Allen, Twin Cities Black Lives Matter. Where you at now? I'm on Broadway. I'm on 4th Street and Broadway right now. I'm in front of the Kemp. I'm in front of Freeman's. Y'all don't know nothing about Freeman's. We finna keep going block by block. We finna find out where all these killers at. Oh, Mason, what you on now? Well, because we didn't stop. I led George Floyd, and after George Floyd, they didn't stop, really slowed the killings down. Ain't no more killings. They was killing niggas every single, excuse my language, they was killing black men, every single black man, heterosexual black men, not gay black men, not trans was getting murdered. Black, heterosexual, black, big-ass men like George Floyd. That's who's been getting murdered in Minneapolis. And it's been year after year, and then Mason said, that's enough. Then I pulled up in the press, not Nikema style pull up. They pulling up to the DEI Target Center. They had Target headquarters, DEI, fighting for chief director jobs for white women and white men. When you look at the statistics, because I look at the statistics, Donald Trump is in DEI. White women and liberal white men have that job. I know who got the job. The statistics told us 76 white men, 76% white men and white women hold the chief director jobs of the DEI. And Nikema, Chantel, Allen, Nodi, the whole Black Lives Matter, they're sitting outside of the store while mass shootings is going outside. There's kids getting murdered all up and down in Minneapolis. Y'all don't want to do it because it's not police. Michelle Grossman ain't nowhere to be found. Justine Demond ain't nowhere. Listen, King Demetrius, get your ass back out here. You running around with these you worried about everything else but black folks. If you tune in, this is Jonathan Mason. This ain't community pit. It's murders over here. I'm in front of the Dollar General. AutoZone. Low end, high end, Y&T, SUV. I'm so tired of hearing 19. All this shit. I'm so tired of this. I can't stand it. So we gonna keep walking up and down these streets early in the morning. On 36th and 35th and Penn, there's a school in Minneapolis called Lucy Laney. That is the school to prison pipeline. All the kids. It's 5 to 7% literacy rate for reading and math. I pulled up to the school. I do the Operation Pull Up. I pulled up. Guess what? They don't care. They didn't hit me back. This is the reality. Ain't nothing wrong with the north side. Yeah. But they up here selling fentanyl. They up here selling drugs. Police ain't nowhere to be found. Then they want Mason to come do it. Well, Mason, can you come? No, well, I don't get the $1 million contracts. I'm not pushing for peace. I'm weary of peace anyways. I don't see peace. Everybody that said they peaceful want to fight. I was up there with Lisa Clemens and them. I told Lisa, I said, why is everybody with Mother's Love and all these pushing for peace groups and these colorful shirt Negroes, why all y'all want to fight? Why y'all always want to fight? I thought you was nonviolent. No, brother, we get that money. Don't worry about our pocket, like Marquise Armstrong, Nick Kima's husband said. Don't worry about our pockets. We get our money how I got it all on camera. Don't worry about your pockets. People on the north side is getting killed. I don't care about no poverty pimp money. Then Jamil, oh, when you gonna do? I pulled up. Matter of fact, the grandmother, Amir Atkins' grandmother, just messaged me, and you didn't think I pulled up because you didn't see me live. Jamil Jackson, you need to worry about your damn accounting for your nonprofit. I don't know if I double pay myself, I double bill the city. I gotta check my books. And then your little ass bald head brother, Mason, your wife, does your girl play with herself when she think about me and Jamil? You're working in the Minneapolis public schools speaking this way? I got it all on, I got all the screenshots. These are the people that's working in our Minneapolis public school. Jamil Jackson. Then he runs around, he got a church. This is how it all started, really. I'm leading the city, I'm shutting the city down. George Floyd gets killed, everybody. First, all these Negroes is the same ones that's in my inbox. Keep up the good work, brother. Keep it up, Brother Mason. I got the screenshots. You're the man, you leading the way. So the city shut down, I shut the city down. These niggas run over north. Ain't nothing going on over north. George got killed over south. I'm heading over south. I got the videos of that. Buildings burning down. These niggas go stand up right here. Wasn't nothing going on talking about we protecting these stores. Nigga, ain't no stores over north. You protecting Yaya's, the Asian store. It's speculative on what they're serving. Treat black people like shit. Are you saving Burger King, Jamil? So you came over here, I'm gonna go down the business block where they claim they stood and saved the businesses. Nigga, in the morning time, the ATM, I got that video too. What businesses you saving? You're running a scam, I already know it. You got HBC, they talking about, man, we in the community. You niggas play open gym basketball on Saturdays. You put it on your page. I screenshot that too. You put it on your page, Jamil, and you go play basketball. You think y'all doing black shit because it's HBCU names. Then you got all these black men running around. Man, brother, we play in the black league. Nigga, get your ass out here in these streets. I got to do that again. I had it all zoomed up. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you're the editor, the cameraman, the damn activist. This is the first interactive news system. I'm showing you guys what the first media, Mason has made it. The first media interactive, in the hood, in your face, pull up activism. You ain't never seen it. That's why I led George Floyd. And I'm gonna keep leading. As long as God keep me out here. If you tune in, y'all can't run the game on me. So this is what they saved. Look. This is what they were standing up for. You niggas can't run that game on me. The Broadway Haleo, that don't never be open. Digital City, that ain't never. Bricks Gort, look. This is what they said. They stood up and got $1 million contracts for it. $1 million could buy the whole damn block. Goofballs, you can't run that game on niggas from the north side. Then nigga, I'm the one that changed Henry's name. I'm the one that changed Henry's name. Y'all forgot I got that video too. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this shit almost was thinking about this shit 20 years ago. Oh, this is how you do it. When I seen the Truman Show. See, when you seen Truman Show, you said, oh, that's what's approaching. Just like when at the World Economic Forum, I'm switching lanes right now. Like at the World Economic Forum, when they said you own nothing and be happy by 2030, and y'all ain't catching on yet. I was talking to Royce White. See, a lot of y'all don't know, Senator candidate, Republican Senator candidate Royce White, who got endorsed by the Republican Party. How you doing, brother? You know, I got him. I'm the one that got him going politically, because he didn't know which way to go politically. I'm gonna tell you, because I was a campaign manager. I'm the one that got him popping. He was voting for Biden and Kamala. I'll argue. Do you know about mass incarceration? We was talking about arguing about then. Woke him up. Now he's all the way this way. Okay. Now me and him, we ain't fall out, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. We stopped talking due to the fact that he's around a whole bunch of sellouts. Oh, Mason, you don't know what you're anti this, anti that. I'm anti what? Anti telling the truth about Theodore Herzl in 1897 and that he was an atheist, about Zionism, teaching you guys about the Balfour Declaration and how it all came about by Lord Rothschild. Do you guys not know this? Now he's switching his tune. Now he wants to, because he's following the mainstream. Royce, get your ass up and get in these streets. Babies is getting murdered. I need you big ass. He's 6'9", 270 pounds, and you need security. How you doing? Hey, how you been? You good? He's 6'9", 270 pounds, and he needs security. And I'm on the north side, and I got the brother going. He was with me marching around. You know, I was leading the movement, but you know, my little brother was with me. You know, and it was nice to see two black men running. I had John Thompson with me prior to 2020 before he was running. Me and John was all over the city. Then, you know, he went to the DFL, and I told him, oh, hell no. You going to the DFL, they're going to do you worse. They're going to do you like they did. Well, the Democratic Party was started by the KKK. You had to look that up. The Ku Klux Klan is the one that started the DFL. Well, or the Democratic Party. I knew how they was going to do, but how did the Republican Party, I told Royce this. The Republican Party is going to endorse you before a DFL party would ever endorse a heterosexual black man. They like Bobby Joe, because Bobby Joe champion, he gonna do what they say. Oh, hi. Him and Melvin Carter. Well, hi. Get out in these streets, Melvin Carter. Get your ass to motherfucking Midway in University. It looks like a war zone. Everybody on fentanyl, drug as hell, high as hell. And I'm going over there to expose that. Because Chantel Allen, Trayvon Cruz, Monique Doty, Toshera, who else is out there with y'all? Y'all ain't out there. I seen you yesterday, and shout out to Toshera. She did pull up. You know, she did mention a couple things about police violence. This ain't police violence, though. You know, everybody didn't want me to talk. Don, you want to talk? Don Elliott said, no, I'm good. Y'all gonna see the video. I'm gonna keep dropping episodes and telling the truth of what's going on. They know not to ask Mason. Mason was gonna send it up. But it ain't about Mason. Because like I told you, her Amir Atkins III grandmother reached out and said, thank you for putting him on your show and speaking out. I didn't know. A lot of these people don't know this is what Mason's been doing for 17 years. And now YouTube and the world is starting to figure out. We do this each and every day. Same thing, same approach. I didn't need much. I was always helping Royce. I was helping all these other people because my heart was so big. They took that for granted. Now they done turned up a beast. Now the beast, God put me through some training. I knew what was going on. And now you're tuned into the Jonathan Mason Show. I'm on Broadway in Aldrich. I'm in my hood, running around. This is the Northside. This is the reality on the ground on the Northside. Like I said, we're on Broadway in Lindale now, in front of TXT. These brothers, you know, a lot of these brothers is hurt. They looking for jobs. Ain't nothing out here. They hustling. But the reality is we got to stand up. We can't allow blues to be sold in our neighborhoods. Kids is dying. Oh, this is another thing. check out and find out and listen about what's going on with the tinfoil. I told everybody we need to do a tinfoil cleanup all throughout the Twin Cities. The tinfoil cleanup, Hennepin County ain't talked about it. Babies are dying because on the tinfoil, and I showed you guys this the other day ago when I ran up on a guy that was at the bus stop jumping around doing all that. I pulled up on him and found out it was my student, and he was high off fentanyl. He was just telling me, Mason, man, I got on this shit, man. I can't get off this shit, man. It's crazy. Da 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 da. I'm asking him questions, but they put it on tinfoil and they smoke it right off the tinfoil. Well, if that tinfoil gets on the ground, you know they drop that shit. This is the bus stop. They drop the tinfoil. Let me see, but they know not to leave the tinfoil. Let me show you. Tinfoil. You know, they drop the tinfoil, and if a baby put that in its mouth, the baby's gonna die off that fentanyl. We call it the tinfoil. So I'm looking for tinfoil cleanups. Like I said, we are on Broadway in Lindale, Northside, Winter gas station. We doing this each and every day. Tuned in. I'm not sitting up here playing with these people. No, we're not. This is crazy too. Look, I want to show you guys this. It's on Lindale and Broadway. They got a thing called the Open Door Minneapolis, a program of Literacy Minnesota. And Minneapolis Public Schools is right down the block down there. And we got the worst literacy rate for black and brown. Black, I'm not gonna say black and brown, because black and brown, don't add POC. That's another thing black folks is tired of. We're tired of people of color, y'all saying people of color. Because quit lumping us in with Asians. Asians are doing amazing. Quit lumping us in with Somalis. Somalis are actually doing amazing. These people are doing amazing. But you know who ain't doing amazing? Black folks. Well, that's y'all. No, that's y'all. Everybody's up against us. It ain't just us. I see what's going on. We done created everything. We could jump from the free throw line. Every single athlete's damn near black, other than Cooper Flag. And shout out to Cooper Flag. He did amazing. Already, throw that fist up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Fist up. Yeah. It's the Jonathan Mason Show. Live to you in the city. We're looking for the killers of Pretty Pre. I'm looking for the killers of Mari. I'm looking for the killers of Amir, Atkins III. We're going to find them. I'm going to keep pulling up. I don't care if it takes all day, all long. I'm demanding Hennepin County. I still ain't heard from you, Dewana Witt. Brian O'Hara, I still ain't heard from you, Brian. Jacob Fry, I still ain't heard from you. Tim Waltz, I still ain't heard from you. But guess where I'm at, though? I'm on Lindale and Broadway. Y'all can't stop the pain. Look through my window. Y'all can't stop the pain. Coming from my window. Y'all can't stop this pain. Who gonna stand up for us? Who gonna fight about the literacy rates here in the Twin Cities and beyond? Who gonna say that's it, that's enough? We cannot be 49th out of 50 for black kids, but be 13 out of 50 for white kids. Did you hear that statistic, Minneapolis, Minnesota? White folks, did you hear that? Mason ain't sugarcoat nothing. Literacy rate for black students in the state of Minnesota is 49th out of 50 of the lowest in the nation. Lower than Mississippi. Mason, man, I'm telling you, black folks in Tennessee, man, y'all doing better than us. Man, what about Louisiana, man? I'm telling you, man. Memphis, man. Louisiana, man, baby. What's up, baby? Louisiana, no, worse than Louisiana, worse than Alabama. Atlanta. North Carolina, South Carolina, gon' stand up. Guess who we're behind? Y'all ain't gonna even like this one. Guess who we behind? Y'all ain't gonna like this one. Wisconsin. Damn. So Wisconsin's 50 out of the worst. Then it's Minnesota. Then it's Iowa. Then it's North Dakota, South Dakota. This is the Jim Crow of the North. This is the reality of what we're dealing out on the ground here. These liberal white folks, and then you go to the Minneapolis public schools and you say, oh, it got to be the Trumpers. Well, no, I know Greta Callahan. She was the president at the teachers union, MFT, liberal. Then you look at, you go in there and you say, all of you guys voted for Kamala Harris and Biden? Okay, good. Who hates racists? And we want all our kids educated. Who wants that in here? Well, why are you failing our black kids then? What'd you say? I said, why are you failing our black kids? All you guys are liberals. So you guys are causing the havoc in Minneapolis public schools. See how that works? I look at the staff directory. Let's go to the root cause of the problem. See, everybody's at these surface levels. People ain't in the house. My daddy died when I was 12 years old. I watched his eyes roll back. I don't want to hear that. I know what happened. My mama was working 7 to 7 each and every day. I was out in these streets. I jumped off the porch at 12. I was in the fights. I was in the shootouts. I was kicking doors in. I was stealing police cars. I stole Phil Johnson, who ironically works with Michelle Grossman because the police try to kill his ass. That's what he said. Philip Johnson with the Crystal Police Department. He arrested me for burglary. I don't care about telling my story. They call it a testimony. I call it a story. I told you what I used to do. Oh, I'd have been in 200-300 fights. Y'all might not know me. You better go do my resume work. This is why we pulled up to Mike Freeman's house, the district attorney of Hennepin County, and had a party outside of his house. Big guns, big everything, had fun, and they had it surrounded with gun people, but we weren't there to do no... Y'all are the ones that not arresting no murderers. And then Michael Freeman, you said you were drunk for 30 years and you went to AA. Remember? That's when I really turned it up on your goofy ass. Mason, Jonathan, I did fight for police. Oh, don't tell me the only police officer that you arrested was Muhammad Noor for Justine Demond, a white woman. Please don't tell me that. That's it. Well, get your ass out the city. Bob Crow, they say Bob Crow people. Nigga, I'm suing Bob Crow, and I sued him, and I won. That's why he can't, the lawsuit about him not being able to work in the city for 10 years, that's because of me. Nakeem and them are on it too. It's called Samaha versus the city of Minneapolis in Minnesota. Jonathan Mason, type it in, Google. I keep telling y'all to Google. You see the name on here, y'all don't want to do it. Google Jonathan Mason. Mason, you must not be for police. You a damn lie, I love police. Good police. But ain't nobody in the city went harder than Jonathan Mason on police. You know why? Because I don't believe in bad policing. I don't like when police are sitting on somebody's neck for 10 minutes and they're begging for them not to shoot. They saying they mama's name. They trying to saying get up off me, and everybody's screaming at you and you sit on his neck. That ain't good police work. Mason don't gotta believe in that work. That's not the good police. That's not the police work I believe in, so I'm gonna stand up against it. If Bob Crow doesn't want to stand up, that's on him. If Rondo seemed like he don't know, that's why I had to pull up at U-Rock. If y'all don't know what's going on, I'm finna run it. Because our babies are dying. Why weren't y'all at the meeting yesterday? They didn't run around and say all that goofy stuff that y'all be saying all the time. Spike, Moss, where were you at? Jerry McAfee, I need you out there. Elisa Clements. Elisa. I ain't say Lisa. I said Elisa Clements. Go type in Elisa Clements suing the Minneapolis Police Department. Lisa, they telling me you sued Minneapolis Police, Mother's Love. I said, she sued them for racial discrimination. I said, oh, hell no. That's why she over there bootlicking. Lisa, don't do that. Now you get mad because now you done seen a strong black man lead. I know Al Flowers then got beat up by the police. He said on Camo J all the time. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about standing up against the Derek Chauvins, the Two Towels, the Thomas Lanes, the J. Alexander Kings, Officer Ryan Lundregan. I didn't see one of y'all for Officer Ryan Lundregan for killing Ricky Cobb, who was murdered by State Patrol. Shot him in his back while he was driving away. Man, I shut down 94. Shut it down for 2 hours. They locked me up, but all charges was dropped. You already know what the deal. All charges was dropped. They tried to get all charges was dropped. Quit playing with me. I'm standing up against murder. Y'all did faulty police work. I got a criminal justice degree. I know what's going on. But the reality is we're too scared. We're too afraid to stand up for the 11-year-old boy. Where my black men at? Y'all so scary. I call them the color for shirt Negroes. They so scary. I'm telling you, they some of the scariest people on the planet. They wear colorful shirts. They sit outside the gas stations. They police black people. What up, girl? How you? Just like VJ Smith asked, got up out of here. If you guys don't know VJ Smith, I'm giving y'all real Minneapolis Northside history. Oh, real quick. VJ Smith with Mad Dads. He's black brother, thick ass glasses. And he always, when Thurman Blevins got killed, you know Mason pulled up on the scene first screaming, what up, what's going on? Then they had a meeting with Drew Evans, the BCA and all them, because I wanted raw, unedited, cut camera. And they figured out, they see, for some reason, Drew Evans, the superintendent over at the BCA, that's the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, he didn't seem to know what I was saying. So then they had Justin Terrell, he was over at the African American Heritage, his ass called himself trying to be the middleman. Him and VJ Mason calmed down. Man, brother, that was 8 years ago. I said, brother, get y'all ass out the way. I'm so tired of you sellout coonery Negroes. Now, after I led the largest movement in human history, I done put so much pressure on. Now we catching killers. I'm trying to catch Minneapolis Northside killers. If you have any information, reach out to Jonathan Mason. This is Jonathan Mason, live with the Jonathan Mason Show. I want to catch these killers. I'm on Broadway in Lindell right now as we speak. And if you got any information on anybody who killed somebody here in the Twin Cities, reach out to Jonathan Mason. I will keep you anonymous. I will keep you silent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The people know. Yes, sir. Yeah. You see the people? Yes, sir. We're not playing. This is the pressure of the Twin Cities and beyond. We will be riding on every block. I got multiple episodes coming out. We're going block to block. I started on Lindale on Broadway. I'm coming down. I'm going to Dowling and Penn. I'm finna pull up on Broadway, but Dowling and Penn. I want to go during the day though. When everybody moving around, everybody got some liquor in them. Everybody get to talking, slipping of the tongue. I want that tongue to slip. I want some of you brothers on the north side to get that tongue to slip. We got to do God's work, and we're going to do it here in the Twin Cities. We're going to make our police chiefs do their job. We're going to make the sheriff, Dewana Witts, do their job. We're going to make the Jacob Fries do their job. Latricia Vital already know I'm going to make her do her job. Jason Chavez, you know, he actually trying to do a little something, but we going to talk about it. Him and McAfee and them got into it. And, you know, whether McAfee got the money or not, because a lot of people seen on the scene when I was at the Amir Atkins murder scene, on Penn and Dowling, I was getting into it with the colorful Negroes, right? And this always happens with me because they don't like me. And you're going to see this all the time when I pop up. I got multiple videos. They're always screaming at me. I'm not even paying no attention to them. But this is because my spirit is so pure. The spirit of truth is in me. So how I move, they can't understand it. And plus, they know, like Elisa Clemens knows, because now I'm finna ask her when I see her on this next episode, whenever I see her, I'm gonna say, hey, Lisa, when you was a police officer, did you kill a black man? This is what they allegedly saying. It's in the news at a hotel. You shot and killed that black man? Is that why you upset when I'm fighting for black men that's been killed? Do you feel some type of way? So that's going to be on the next episodes. But Lisa, L, y'all got to talk about this one. McAfee, I'm going to call, matter of fact, I'm calling Jerry on this one. Jerry, did Elisa kill somebody? Because I can't have y'all telling me not to fight for our people against police or fight in the neighborhood. And y'all done already, come on, y'all ain't finna play that game because we got real stuff to handle. I got real stuff to handle. I need y'all out here. I'm calling for my black men to stand up. All black men in the Twin Cities, I need you to tap in. Hashtag the Jonathan Mason Show. Hashtag Live with Mason. Hashtag the pressure of the Twin Cities and beyond. Hashtag we ain't gonna stop. We on Broadway in Lindale. If you tuned in, this is June 26th. 7:30 in the morning. You turning up the pressure and beyond. All, like I said, these colorful shirt Negroes, I'm on your neck now. I'm not playing around with you because you're not helping our hoods. You're not helping our neighborhoods. You're not out here doing the work. Y'all sitting up at the stores, but y'all seeing them selling blues and fentanyls and yachts. I don't care about no weed being sold because the white folks are selling it and taxing it. We know what they doing on that. But for the weed, the fentanyl, the blues, the colorful pills and shit, no. Yes, sir, throw it up. I'm out here. They know who I am. Everybody thumbs up. I'm not playing around with these people no more. I'm not playing around with these people no more. I'm trying to get to Winter gas station. I'm zooming in and out. Yeah, we are out here. This supposed to be the business net. This is supposed to be the business district. Then you zoom out. This is the business. Walgreens. That ain't no business. We got a couple 7 Mile discount. Subway, that really ain't. DTS, I guess that is. Dollar General, whatever. AutoZone, they need to drop their prices. Walmart, and then McDonald's and them, that ain't no business. So, I love y'all, man. We're going to be out here. We're going to be tuning in at all the gas stations. Keep on tuning in. This is Live with the Jonathan Mason Show.
That's the Jonathan Mason Show. Like, subscribe, and share for more episodes. Thank you. You guys know I actually do this, right?